Okay.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. I'm here this morning with my student.
My name is Arisa Shafika.
Okay. She's from the class of research methodology, right?
Yes, bro.
She's in the final year of her degree program with us here, BCE, Bachelors of Business Communication with English. Okay, meaning she studied research methodology under me. So we are here to to hear a question. She has a question for me to help
Yes.
regarding her final year project, which we call the mini thesis for the degree students. Okay, so any questions you have for me this morning?
So, Prof, I want to ask about the data collection.
Okay.
Because during my sem break, I already collected some data, and I already extracted all of the information that I need.
Okay.
But I want to know the exact format that is suitable on degree level on how can
Using
I
the data.
present.
Okay,
Yes.
very good. Your study is quantitative or qualitative study?
Mine is
Qualitative.
Qualitative.
Okay, so you did interview, right?
Yes.
Very good. Okay, normally for qualitative, we present the data using the main themes, the emerging themes. Okay, because as you ask the question during qualitative interview, they'll be talking a lot of information. So you look at all this information and find which is the common theme, the common answer that they give. So you present your data thematically. Okay, but before then, you also have to present the the demography of the informant. Informant for qualitative, respondent with the term for quantitative. So you present their background, the age, okay, and then later you come to and also make sure that you answer the research questions. How many research questions you have?
I have 2 research questions.
Okay, 2 research questions. Definitely your interview questions was built from the research question, right?
Yes,
okay, so you go back to your research question and see how you are going to answer it based from the data you collected. And you have to put the data, arrange them thematically, the main themes, you categorize them thematically. Okay, for example, let me give an example. During the COVID-19 2020, I did a study which is like an open-ended question. Very good. So they answered, I asked them, tell me what you were doing during the MCO, Movement Control Order, whereby we work from home, right? So most of them, so they mentioned many things. When I look at the whole thing that I gathered, I categorize about 6 main things. The first theme is teaching and learning, cooking, gardening, working from home. Okay, so that's how we categorize this data. Yeah, okay. But it must answer the question right. Okay.
Okay. And then my respondent, I only have 6 respondents because on
6 informant.
Yeah, 6 informant, but because on the 4th informant, right, I found the team already. Do you want me to do more?
Yeah. Okay, let me tell you, you are a very good student that you are telling me what is going on so that we don't have problem later. Normally for qualitative interview, unless the person you are interviewing is a specialist in that area, expert, then you can interview 4 or 5. But when there's a general population, we have to go for more. So even though we look at the saturation point, so like you are mentioning now, so I advise that you go and add more, please, add some more,
So I can add, how about 10?
Yeah, maybe 10 more, add some, because like I mentioned earlier, if it's an expert, let's say I'm a lecturer now, right? If anybody wants to come and ask me a question about his study, about certain topic, which is my area of research, so he needs me and maybe 2 or 3 people enough. Then so meaning you have the expert, you also have the general population. So I think you should have more. 6 not enough. Yeah.
Okay, I think that's all for my FYP.
Okay.
And then I want to ask about my internship.
Okay, very good. So that's all the questions she has for me regarding the final year project, which we call the mini thesis. So she's asking question about the internship.
Yes,
as you know, our program is a 4 years program. The student will be here for 3 years, and the final year they go for the industry attachment. Okay, for the internship, have you so far sent your resumes or the resume and the letter and the form? 3 things.
So this is the list of companies that I already applied.
You sent, okay.
Yeah.
And no reply.
And how? Okay, so for this one, right? For all of this, they
Okay.
already contacted me except for this number 7, the MIB,
Okay, number 7.
Nestle, and
Okay.
also this United Caps.
Okay.
But you know, there's like all of this company, they offer me different positions.
Oh, I see. For the
Yeah.
internship.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you mean by different position? What do you mean by that?
Some of them offer me instead of I told them specifically that my course specialized in like HR, administration, sales, or marketing.
Business communication,
Business
PR,
communication,
don't
PR,
forget
yeah.
that, yeah.
But then they offer me like being only like secretary or anything nothing related to my
your
course.
All of them, eh? Wow, secretary.
Majority of them.
Okay, I'll advise this way. Even though they offer a secretary position, once you are there, I know you'll be doing this sort of work that you learn from the university, or maybe before you guys go to begin your internship, perhaps we are going to send to the companies your expertise, meaning the area we trained you, you know, so that what we can do, so that reflect what you learn from there. Of course, like they always say, what we study in class, when we go outside, it may be different. But I would like as much as possible for our internship students to be able to apply the knowledge they learn in class, you know, like public relation, you know, writing, you know, and things like that. So don't worry, that can be. Did you? Okay, perhaps. Okay, maybe we do like this. Very good point. Remind me, I'm going to screenshot the career prospects for our degree program, okay, which is the Bachelor of Business
Communication
with English, where BCE SLB. So I'm going to screenshot the career prospect to give to all of you to attach to send to the companies again. That would be very good. So that even though you're secretary, you may be all involved in public relation, promotion, why not? Yeah.
Because I'm afraid like if they offer me a position that is not related to my course, I will be having problems in filling my logbook.
Okay, yes, or in carrying out the tax, you know.
Yeah.
I understand very well. So don't worry, this issue, hopefully we are going to overcome this. So like I said, it's good point you are raising this matter now. So maybe it's an oversight from us. Maybe when the letter will have attached, you know. So I'm going to do that. I'll send that through as you guys can print again.
Yes,
or you
right.
can attach it. Okay, okay, you can do. Okay, right. I will try and do that, inshallah.
Okay, and then one more question. I want to ask your opinion about my resume because this is my first internship and this is also my first resume.
Okay.
So I'm afraid that there's something missing,
okay.
or my resume is not enough.
Not enough. Okay, all right.
So I want to show you my resume and I want to ask for your opinion if it's okay or I can improve some.
Okay, can you tell me maybe what do you have in your resume? Perhaps maybe just.
So for my resume,
beginning
the things that I learned. So I searched for the internet, right?
Yes, there are a lot of format, templates.
If you don't have much of working experience,
you
can relate the things that you do in your university as your working experience. For like I think on semester 1 or 2, for one of our assignment, we need to sell. We need to do some online selling. And then we need to do report and we have to count the sales, the profit and whatnot. And I use that as my working experience.
Yes. Actually, like you said, having said that, for degree students, definitely working experience shouldn't be a big problem, right? Because they know that you are still in a school. But anytime you have something that you can show that you have worked before, why not? Or being your experience during the activities, you know? You organize activity during the university. That can be your working experience. Okay? So don't worry. Your academic qualification, working as if there is any. If not, you bring your student activity, you get involved. Okay? So that can help a lot. And don't forget to add name of referee, like your academic supervisor, referee that they can contact if they want anything. At least 2 people, at least.
So for me, I can put your name.
Yes. Since I'm the coordinator, we give a very good recommendation because we know our students. All right.
So here is my resume.
This is your resume.
Yes.
Okay, I see. Okay. All right. Well, you have the biodata there, right? Biodata, the first part, and then you have your education. Work experience, good skills, achievements, relevant projects and participation. Now maybe you should add 2 more things. 1 is the referee and 2 is how do you see the future? Wow, I want to be a good team player. I want to grow with the company, any company I work with. I'm a what do you call it? I'm a quick learner. I like to go to extra mile. You see, some of my qualities that I want to carry on wherever I work to the moving forward. So if you can add that, So these two things.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then one more question that I want to ask is about the internship allowance. So like I said before, this is my first internship.
Okay.
And sometimes the employers they ask me how much allowance.
Okay.
And I'm not quite sure on how I should
what to tell them.
Because it's my first internship. And all of this company, right? They're not in my hometown because I tried to find some in Kedah, but there's none.
None. Okay. For example, let's say if you get an internship company outside your state or outside your city, do you know anybody like family member, friends in some of the cities that you can stay with? Accommodation is number one to accommodation,
Yeah. Because there are some companies that near my
hometown.
My relatives.
Relatives, okay.
But the thing is, the company is a bit. It's not
in the area.
Yeah,
it's not in your study.
Yes.
Your career or your the subject area, subject
and then
matter
the one
area.
that fit with my course, the thing that I learned, it's
yeah.
very far away. And if I choose there, I will live alone. There's no relative or friends near me.
Wow. Okay, don't worry. This is a very good observation. We are trying to make sure that these things are solved. Like I said, okay, your earlier question in terms of the allowance. We have to be very smart, It's better don't tell the company what you expect. Tell them that anything they think is, befit you as an internship student, right? They know you have to take bus, you have to get lunch, lunch, you have to eat, you have to take transport, maybe. So maybe some companies, they are very generous. They will give you something which is very handsome. Some will give you, let's say, 500 ringgit. Just per month, because actually internship student is still considered a student, right? So they will be encouraged in our internship book, which document which I will give to student later. We encourage the company to give some allowance, but it's not compulsory. So when they ask you how much, you say anything you deem, you think is fit, for my livelihood, Of course, so that if they are not going to give you, they are paying you. It's not salary, right? It's just allowance, So anything more than 500 should be okay. Again, it depends on the area. If you are in Kuala Lumpur, of course you need more. If you are in Kedah or Kelantan near area, you don't need much. So it depends. So we try as much as possible to get company near our city or town. Yeah.
Okay. I think that is all questions that I have for now.
All right. So today is my student. Her name is. And I'm your Prof. Ali Salman, University Malaysia Kelantan. So I hope you benefit from this discussion from methodology to internship. So be with us in the next episode. Thank you very much. Bye bye. Assalamualaikum.